One, we are live. If you are here, can you tell me, can you check in and see that you can hear me all right? I think we can do this, but if anybody's going to come up with a technical difficulty, it's going to be me. The king of it. I've been known to mow through some laptops and some cell phones in order to just get this thing going. Sounds like it's live, so here we are. First off, thank you. It's been an extremely busy day, and it's busy because, because of awesome customers, like a lot of you. But we did a sale. We're in the middle of a sale right now, and these days are extremely fun for us because we don't do them too often, and it's exciting. So we had a few questions that we'd like to answer and just kind of clear up. And my lovely assistant Uniqua is right here. She's not pictured.
Hi.
If you want to come join me, that'd be awesome.
See.
Hiring an unbelievable personal assistant, EA, operations. Yeah, well, you want to get in there? Here she is.
Hi.
Hey. So is so important for the longest time. I tried to handle everything between myself, and it's just not the best use of my time. So you've been extremely helpful. So thank you for that. And our content, doing things like this. It's fun for me and hopefully beneficial to you as well. So if you have any questions, please ask in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer them right now or after if they come in later. So yeah, we're launching a body oil that kind of got lost in the shuffle called Santal Black. Now it's body, hair, personal lubricant, massage oil, you name it. It's 96% certified organic, 2 different kinds of sandalwood, vanilla, black pepper, 100% 5-star beta testing feedback from both men and women in our testing phase, which we've never had with any product. And which is so amazing. It's getting produced right now in Oregon, and it should be available in the store late June. Presence is bottled. We're just waiting to put the little UPC stickers on them so we can scan them and get them out to the customers who end up purchasing it. And Ben Greenfield and I are going to do a special on it. And then Wellness Mama as well. I believe Dave Asprey is going to do something on the fragrance as well. So that should move pretty quickly. It's exciting because, man, it's 7 months on the formula, 14 months on the bottle alone. And it's just been a very testing period as an entrepreneur, but I mean, it's fun. So when you finally sign off on things like that, it's exhilarating, and I can only speak for myself, but it's a reason why I definitely do what I do. Wouldn't feel right if you just nailed it the first time, if it took a shorter period of time. But it's good things come to those who really stay persistent, and I don't want to say wait, but just the people that follow through and won't settle for good enough or best price. I want best. I want stuff you can't stop thinking about. My products, meaning my products, and I think we're doing that. So yeah. So
questions? Yeah,
let's get into the questions. I see Andrew right there. Hey, how are you, buddy? What's going on? I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, so what can the clay mask be mixed with other than apple cider vinegar and water?
So let's see. I would go rose water. I would use rose water. Now that's tough to find. Amazon has decent brands. I need to find. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some research and find a really good brand of rose water to buy. I get mine made out here at Air One, which is a very good grocery store that actually presses rose petals, and then they concentrate that with structured water, and they make this amazing rose water. And to those who aren't local to Los Angeles or have an Air One near them, it's gonna be very difficult to find something that concentrated, and that effective, and that soothing. Rose water is an amazing toning agent for the skin as well, minimizing pores. Very soothing for the skin, and it's very difficult to find. But if you can't find rose water, I would go with aloe vera juice. Gerolsteiner is amazing to mix the clay mask with. Let's see what else. But I really mean that with the Gerolsteiner. This for some reason the carbonation really helps kind of just with the emulsifying of the mask and the blending of the mask to the point where it sits on the face just a little bit different than normal tap water. And
does it pop on the face?
Does it pop?
Yeah, like does it feel strange on the face?
No, but it doesn't feel strange on the face, but it definitely sits. It binds. It's a better binding agent than just normal spring water or tap water or any type of filtered water. So I would recommend Pellegrino, Gerolsteiner. If you can't do apple cider vinegar, a lot of people need to work their way up to apple cider vinegar. We get emails. Hey man, we get emails almost daily about people from customers that are trying the mask for the first time, and their face is a little rosy because they're not used to the intense, feeling in just the astringent properties and just the pulsating effect and the circulation that's brought to the face, not only from the mask but through the apple cider vinegar. And so if you're not ready for that, I recommend diluting it. Maybe going 1 part water or 1 part apple cider vinegar, 2 parts water, and just seeing what works for you. That's the awesome part of just customizing this mask into what you're looking for, as we all have different types of skin. But we have noticed that it really is for all skin types. And so that's the exciting part of not just creating a product for one specifically. We like to have products that, without creating customer confusion, that for all skin types. So that is, so why no, hey Andrew, why no metal when you mix your mask? Always see you with a wooden stick and just wondering why. Hey, so yeah, many people believe that when you touch metal I use a lot of bentonite in my mask. And so, or any clays for that, in particular for that, with that property, with the electromagnetic properties of the clays, and removing heavy metals and removing impurities and toxins from your skin and from your body, the best way to do that is by retaining that electromagnetic energy in the clays, and by not touching it with a metal spoon or bowl. That's optimal. That's ideal. So I use a little bamboo ceramic bowl with a bamboo little mixing tool, and you can find those. Hey Julie, hey Anna. You can find those at a grocery store. I mean, just anything wood would be ideal. Glass is cool. That works as well. I've a little mortar and pestle. You can get creative with it, but I would stay away from metal. But then again, if you're in a hotel or if that's all you have, believe me, I've had incredible results with metal spoons and whatnot. So you'll be just fine. But I'm always seeking optimal. So that's what I do. And yeah, hopefully that answers your question, bud. But yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, there's just something about the electromagnetic properties of the clay, and then it kind of diffuses a little bit of the properties of the bentonite, specifically if you touch metal to the clays.
Okay, you want to move on to the derma roller? So
absolutely.
A lot of people ask about having acne or zits, and how is the derma roller okay on active breakouts? I
would not. That's a great question. I would not. If you have an active infection, the last thing I want to do is get some of that bacteria, lodged into the titanium needles and then spread throughout the face, right? And so you're reintroducing that bacteria, and then the worst thing that could happen is potentially creating another breakout and making it even worse. I would not do that. And so what I do is, if I ever have any type of irritation or an infection that's now healed and kind of festering away, when it's gone. Say my big thing, I don't really get zits anymore, but geez, knock on wood. I don't really get zits anymore, but I do get ingrown hairs. They do happen. So what I do, good pair of tweezers to the people out there. Obviously, it sounds like not rocket science, but if you get a really good pair of tweezers, the only thing that happens if you take care of your skin is ingrown hairs that I'm finding out for myself. Obviously, there are people out there with hormone issues and diet and things like that. And everybody's different, obviously. But for me, I would get a great pair of tweezers, but also what I was touching on before then is to cover up and to really open up that area and for optimal healing. If you want to spot treat it with the mask, and basically after a dermal roller application or a little target if you want to specifically target a certain area, like when I was going over my scar, I would go up and down and then do like little X's, so like a little plus sign and then X's. So you're really just nailing in all areas of that that specific area that you're targeting. I would that then it's okay, but if you have an active infection or a pimple or a zip, I would just let it heal over, and then hold off any chance of there being any acne scars or any type of residual effect in that area. I would wait for it to somewhat heal, and then start getting after it with the derm roller, clay mask, and whatever you want to follow it up with. I like the night cream and serum.
Okay, I want to ask about the derma roller and the clay mask together. So is it normal for your skin to kind of feel on fire when you use them for the first time? Because I know mine did, and I know a lot of customers also like kind of get scared of a little bit of burn. Not like terrible, but a bit.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's what a lot of us are looking for, and to get that really nice bright complexion, and to get some type of feeling. I mean, I've tried a lot of different masks and just my research and competitor analysis, things like that. I really love that pulsating effect, and that's the blood flow, and that's the circulation to the surface of the skin, usually combined with the apple cider vinegar. Now, if you don't use apple cider vinegar, I'd be interested to see if you still get that I guess stinging or burning effect. I mean, we haven't really. Every now and then we'll come across a customer that has very, very sensitive skin and tries apple cider vinegar for the first time, and in that case, it can be a little overwhelming. But in that case, I would do what I said before, just to dilute it a little bit with either Gerolsteiner mineral water, filtered water, or aloe vera or rose water if you can find it. But really, but that's another thing, is just be careful and work your way up to hopefully apple cider vinegar. And I just actually did a mask today with. I bought these little organic sulfur MSM crystals. So I love going to hot springs, and I just feel so cleansed. It helps not only from a detox protocol, but also my skin just feels so good and smooth after using after hopping in hot springs. So what I did is, rather than smell like sulfur for a few days, I just went out and I bought some of the organic sulfur crystals. Hey, can you get some of those so I can show you? These little organic sulfur crystals, you can get them off Amazon. And now I put boiling hot water, or really, really hot water, from a tea kettle into a little glass jar. And I did, this is what they look like. And then, so just to dissolve the crystals, I'll let it sit there until it gets to about room temperature, a little warm. And then I'll combine half and half of the MSM organic sulfur crystals with apple cider vinegar. I'll add a little clary sage, lemongrass, sweet orange oil, ylang-ylang, a little black pepper, and that's what I'll make my mask with. I mean, it's just constantly tinkering away with these things, and that is that really leaves the skin extremely soft, and I mean, it just also you just feel cleansed internally and externally. So here's what they look like. I'll put the link on in a comment. Gold standard organic sulfur. I drink this, and I also put it on use it topically as well, which is everything that we stand for, is just with your skin being your largest organ, you really want to treat it like another mouth. That's why we don't use any harsh toxic chemicals in our formulation. Let's see, Andrew has a good question here. Just did a mask earlier with your derma roller and clay mask. Wiped down my face with ACV before and after as well. Definitely burns, but I kind of enjoy it. I just got my hands on a version table, so I'll have to go try it with my next mask. There you go. Right on. Yeah, it's this is good. We may be adjusting our label a little bit to give people a little bit of a warning. I love that intensity. I have I have very sensitive skin, so I just I base all my formulation around my own, and then when I feel comfortable with it, I'll start testing on other, beta testing around customers, people I don't know, friends of their friends, and just get a real honest third-party opinion. unbiased opinion on what works for them and how I should adjust it. But yeah, that's Andrew, try it out with the inversion table and let me know how it goes for you.
Susan said a little bit before that she loves all the products, Gold Serum, Pearl Cleanser, Mask.
Where is she? Susan Ramirez?
Yeah.
Susan, where is she? Thank you.
Oh, it's not showing up on there. That's strange.
It's okay. Well, either way, thank you for the compliment. And just the feedback and everything that we get from you guys is why I do what I do, and why we do what we do. And we love it. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? What else do we have here?
Eye creams. People ask about eye cream a lot.
Right. We get that's another popular inquiry that we get, and I wouldn't suggest anything else outside of my night cream, and that's including that's what I use. What we're going to be doing is just be more clear. Is that's an overall nighttime treatment. That is the cream. That is the night cream. Face, neck, décolleté, behind the ears, and that delicate area right on the eyelids. It's just extremely soothing and healing. You're getting 2 different plant-derived stem cells. As our water base, we're using double-strength tea of camu, and schizandra. Then we add helichrysum hydrosol to really heal. So that's our base. And then we start adding hyaluronic acid derived from sweet potato, colostrum, chaga, and our blend of essential oils that are just top notch. So I mean, it's very hydrating, but also just stimulates collagen synthesis at night, and also helps hydrate obviously, but helps condition that area and heal. And the most important time to do so, and now while you sleep or while you're in one position for hours. So as far as an eye cream, unless I can find something better, an active ingredient, and the consultants that I'm working with, and the awesome estheticians and private practitioners who know more about the stuff than I do. Who knows, maybe I'll come up with something in the future, but as of right now, between the gold serum and doing my little skin stack that I like to call it, applying the gold serum first all over and then sealing it in with some night cream, that it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, you're getting the actives from the gold serum, the copper tripeptide, the plant-derived vitamin A, CoQ10, astaxanthin, marine collagen. I mean, those are just my actives in the gold serum. Then I'm adding sandalwood, frankincense, rose hips. I mean, it's just that's a great, very healing serum, and then you pack it in with the night cream, and so it's the best of both worlds. So that's what I do at night, and honestly, throughout the day, as well. So I'm constantly patting and applying. I mean, I'm a little shiny right now, probably, but I'm just I love this stuff. Hey, Garrett, did you have a body oil? I thought I remember one. Yes, and it's coming out soon. Great question. We just touched on that at the beginning of this, and so it's in production right now. Santal Black. It's an all-purpose oil blend. We were going to call it the body oil, but I just love sandalwood, right? And the Latin version of sandalwood is Santal, and since there are 2 different kinds of sandalwood in there, Australian and Indian, and little black pepper and vanilla, and just a bergamot. Let's see what else. Babasu oil. I mean, it's a little woodsy, it's sweet and creamy from the vanilla, and also you have that just that smoothness from the sandalwood. And then that's just the aroma. I mean, just the benefits that it gets from a massage oil, personal lubricant, hair oil. It can be used in the mask as well. Body oil. It's an all-in-one, all-encompassing oil blend of oils, blend of essential oils, the best. And it's in this nice cosmetic bottle that we got from Mirror on Glass. We're actually the first customer when we placed our purchase order for that, and so I'm really excited. It looks different than any of our current packaging. So it's gonna be fun, just watching it seeing it stand next to the other products. But yeah, you're gonna love it. It's 100% 5-star beta testing feedback from all of our beta testers. We've never had that with a product before. So we've had close in the 90s, but this is in the 90 percentile, but we've never had 100%. Can't figure that out.
This one sounds amazing. I haven't even smelled it
And
yet.
we don't have any samples. They keep getting lost. I think Rex has them. Throwing Rex under the bus, but nah, they're amazing. I mean, it's an amazing product, and it'll be out here by the end of June. And yeah, that's the funny part is it's all of our products get manufactured in different areas just based on my relationship with my current formula, with the formulators of that certain product. Cleanser is made by a very reputable, consultant that helped me formulate that because, with liquid products, you have to work with professionals. With the night cream and with the clay mask, I did those physically, and then I have professionally formulated and obviously professionally manufactured. But then from then on, as you get better and more people, you start working with more people, you start working with more reputable chemists and manufacturers all around. So that's where we're at on that. But yeah, where I was going with that is this is getting made in a small town in Oregon, and which is where we source a lot of our oils from. From a brand located in Oregon. So I love it. So hopefully that answers your question, Garrett. I get a little long-winded. I love these things. So,
Sam had a question about the sale.
Sam, hey, yeah, we have a sale going on right now. AlituraNaturals.com, whole site, packages included. We don't do sales too often anymore. Just because we don't want to become predictable, we like to kind of, have a purpose for the sales, not just to do them. And we're growing, so that's what we're doing. But it's if you need to stock up, now's the perfect chance to do so. If not, just don't unsubscribe from our email list because I swear our newsletters are becoming better because of her. She, our content's getting a lot better. You're able to really help me out with that. No, I really appreciate it. Now we're getting, hopefully you guys are liking our content and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
hopefully.
My quirky things that I do all day are getting documented and don't, not just in one ear out the other because I get a little scatterbrained sometimes and she's here to kind of jot my little ideas down. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I love it when you have a sale. I always buy something. No, you're awesome, Sam. Thank you. Now the support is something that blows me away from everyone. It's, it's like a family or, and a friendship, you want people to stick around, you like to hear from them regardless if you buy or not. It's just, it's nice to keep people around that you care about. When will we see the fragrance? Where is it? Where are you? It's around here.
Let's see.
It's, so what we did is we bottled our travel size.
Here.
So we have, bring the actual bottle. Can you bring that one right there on the edge of the table? Yeah. So these are purchase orders been placed.
This doesn't.
We're making so this is just the bottle right here, just the bottle that I spent 15 months on. But so that's gonna be an awesome. We'll do a Facebook Live specifically. I may even write a book just on that process.
I think you should.
But it's that's this is so we're gonna be selling these. As travel bottles for the fragrance, and that's going to be up in the store by the second week of June. And those are we're just waiting to place the little UPC stickers on those. And nice, you liked it? Yeah, it's I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about it. So that'll be up mid-June, and then the body oil will be available late June. And we're excited. We're excited.
Yeah.
We're always excited. When you flatline, that means you're, you start maybe going in a different direction, right? The content has been awesome. Thank you, Hunter. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
There's a familiar name I like to see. All of them are, but he's
loving the food nutrition videos.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're gonna keep it coming. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I love to cook. I just don't want to overdo it, But if you guys like them, then I'll keep doing it. Because, it's fun for me. And I think it's educational, hopefully. But if you could pick one item out of your products, what would it be beside the clay mask? Man, it's tough when we get asked that a lot, man. It's like picking between your children. We're not quite that bad.
I didn't even register what you just said.
I would, night cream. The night cream, for sure. That's something you definitely see the results from overnight. You wake up the next morning and your lines are just kind of subtly filled in, but naturally. I mean, it's working all night. That's what got me into formulated night cream in the first place is because so often with other products, they would just dissolve into the skin. And usually it's the alcohol or certain synthetic ingredients or the active ingredients that are absorbed transdermally. I mean, there are a lot of different theories and studies backing these products. But I mean, the whole idea of opening up the pores and then introducing really rich, active, concentrated ingredients, really good cold pressed organic oils past that layer. Say if you did a dermal roller treatment, just getting past that layer through opening up the dermal layer, that's optimal absorption right there of incredible ingredients. That's my theory with that. And it's neck and neck with the gold serum, but I would go night cream just because it's healing. You put it on, it's one of those things that's just extremely soothing. Then again, so is a moisturizer and body lotion. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough question, Austin, but hopefully I answered it. Doug, the hair video, was surprised by some of the ingredients. That's the point, Garrett. I mean, I love it. I love finding things that haven't seen used yet. I just love, hopefully separating myself and not going the conventional, traditional route, and that's the fun part. It really is. It's seeking out these diamonds in the rough, and we definitely have some with a couple for that hair product. So I'm going to be coming up with a hair product here soon. I have it in right now.
I was just about to ask you what's in your hair.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things. The bathroom looks a little bit, it's a little messy, but what it is, it's a combination of certain clays, adaptogenic herbs, believe it or not. My night cream, which I'm gonna have to tone down because that's gonna be a very expensive hair product, but the base of it is going to be a texture like the night cream, and then I'm gonna include things like Andaroba butter, Montana U-tip oil, maybe a little reishi. See, the thing is, it's gonna come off like an American Crew grooming paste feel, texture-wise, but it's going to be just a lot cleaner and almost like a superfood meal for your hair follicle, and so you don't have to worry about it, damaging your hair, as it's not toxic at all. Let's see. I just got my products. Absolutely love. That's awesome. My skin feels me. Thank you, Dina. That's all I need to hear. Thank you. But I think you got, would you get the moisturizer, pearl cleanser? I forget exactly, but glad it's working out. So
there's been, now with the summer coming, I guess a lot of people have been asking about sunscreen or SPF in the products.
So I don't use sunscreen if I'm going to be out at the beach, or we went to we're playing around the other day out in the sun. I'll do. There it is right there. Can you grab that? The Solar RX.
This?
Yes. Nice.
There you go.
So here's what I'll use. I'll just of course this is how long I've had it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Keys. If you could write that in, Keys Solar RX. So this is a good, I believe it's SPF 30, okay? And I like them. I mean, they use zinc oxide, non-nano zinc, so it's not gonna really clog pores, I believe. And then, water, shea butter, avocado oil, carrot seed oil, aloe vera, blood orange, essential oil, that's pretty cool. Clary sage, rosemary, a little glycerin, but it's clean. It's clean. And it works. So if I'm going to be out in the sun for a long time, what I'll do is I'll put a little layer in certain areas and I'll apply it every few hours. I mean, very rarely I'm out in the sun for just, all day, but if you're out in, on vacation, you want to, if you're in Bali, Hawaii, wherever you want to go to experience the sun, I'll do a combination of that and then rub in my body lotion. I just know what's in it, and the green coffee oil adds like a little diuretic from the natural caffeine that's in it. Also, the acai butter adds a little. I think it adds a little protection, or at least a nice little barrier where it's not overly shiny, where you're increasing the photosynthesis of the sun's rays and the warmth on the skin. But also there's something to be said for, kind of callousing your skin against the sun and for the sun to help it absorb it naturally, the sun's rays naturally, without the titanium dioxide or these stay away from the big brand names that have the 50 SPF, and so many people get locked in on that, and they're just rubbing it into not only their skin, their children's skin. It's just you got to really read your labels and sign up for Think Dirty, this app where you can scan the barcode and it'll highlight certain government recognized carcinogens that are located in your ingredient decks of those certain products. There are good sunscreens out there, and this is one of them, Keys Solar RX. We will include that in the comment section. And hey, what's up, James? It's already out there in the comment section. So there you go.
And then above that,
you work quick. All right, here we go. Great product. Hey, Deborah. Great product. My face glows after a face mask and moisturizer. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mine too. And that's it really nice. And I do mine in the morning now. Sometimes I very rarely do it at night. It's always in the morning because I'm usually shaving in the morning. Lifts up that follicle so you can just wipe it right off. Has anybody tried the razor yet? That's I just really love to shave, so that's why that's a lot of why I made that product.
Legs.
What's that?
I have on my legs.
Yeah?
I cut myself the first time, but after that I've been good. I learned that no pressure and just kind of let it glide.
Right, you just wipes the hair follicle right off. And so it takes a little bit to get the technique of using a safety razor, a single edge safety razor down, but once you do, it's just there's no going back. And you just replace the little blades that you can get packs of 100 for $10. So highly recommend it. Let's see what else. How long is the sale? Hey Sam, the sale is going through tomorrow night at midnight. And yeah, check it out. Hey, Matt Zupan, one of my favorites. What's up, brother? How are you? Land of Aveda. Okay, I see Alitura as superior all-natural body cream product line. Bravo. Thank you, brother. Thanks for confirming your favorite products. It was mine when you read the question. Night cream, day cream, all-purpose cream for me. Good stuff. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love all the products, but the night cream is very special to me. That's a product. Matter of fact, can you grab that right there? Yes. I know I keep doing this, but it's right. Sorry, it's right up top.
This one.
Yep. The night cream and mask they're all very special, but this was my first night cream. You see that? Look how chunky that is. I made this in 2000, had to be 11. Had to be, mid 2011. I was combining with their little chunks in there. There's definitely Manuka honey. There's a little cacao butter, sea buckthorn oil. That's the orange content. See that?
Yeah.
And it's still, that's a thing when you're using quality, ingredients. Obviously, bee products have a very good antimicrobial content to them as well. So basically, what I'm saying is it's still good 7 years later. So I made that out of a cast iron pan. I melted everything down. And I kind of just wanted to make this paste to follow up the mask with, which after including the different plant-derived stem cells in there, and a lot of formulation. It's now the night cream. So my paste is what the night cream is that you're all wearing. The night cream and how to put it on. Oh, okay, there you go. Can you talk about the eye cream? How to put it on? It burns your eyes. Okay. It does. Yeah, I guess everyone's different. There should be one. Check that box right there. Check that box right down there.
There is one.
And hey, James, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, definitely shouldn't burn there. I'll do a little demo right now. We do. No, just you don't need to pull from. There you go. That's okay. And so, right here, just like this. I just put a little on my index finger. And I'll just kind of, that's all. Obviously I wouldn't recommend putting it in the tear ducts, but I definitely am right now. It's a very gentle formula. There's not, we're not using any synthetic, phenoxyethanol, sodium benzoate, any of the harsh preservatives, stearates, parabens, or the harsh alcohols that dry out and really make the skin, your eyes burn and sting. I'm curious, James. So some people like to do it differently. Some people pat around with the ring finger. Oops, the ring finger. Now it's the weakest finger on your hand. So people say to pat around the eye area. I like the eyelid area too because it's very thin skin, and those capillaries obviously get disregarded because it's such a thin area. Now, I'm not an esthetician or dermatologist, but it's just what works for me. I mean, I do like to get it all up very close around that area and keep that delicate skin where the ingredients do the work. Say after a mask treatment or a derma roller treatment, where you're just going to lightly pat in the ingredient, the product, whether it's gold serum or the night cream for optimal absorption, and then just let it do its work. Let the ingredients do their work. But I mean, I wouldn't make sure. I mean, I'm not going to do it on my face, but just some people really, really get harsh on the application process. And that's tough. You don't want to do that. You want to apply it very lightly because once those capillaries are gone, they're gone. And you don't want to disrupt them as they're very delicate. But, yeah, James, I would be just very aware of how you're applying it, where you're applying it. And, yeah, I'm sorry if if it gets you a little if it gets your eyes a little if it stings. But, yeah, we haven't heard that too often.
Hands?
What's that?
No soap is on the hands or anything?
Yeah, I don't know if you have any soap on your hands or anything like that, or any residue left over from washing your face or anything like that. But yeah, it should be fine. It's pretty gentle formula. But everyone's different, so that's the thing. But yeah, I hope it gets better. Keep me posted, okay? Let's see here. Hey, Sandra. Razif. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you have any, okay, I always put it, behind the ears. Very smart. That's where a lot of that skin back there gets neglected. And that's what keeps it nice, that neck area nice and tight is the back behind the ear. Little derma roller right there. Apply gold serum or night cream to keep that skin nice and tight and fresh and hydrated and conditioned. Let's see here. Hunter Watts, what's up, buddy? Any recommendation for shampoo and soap? Okay, so I use Dr. Bronner's peppermint oil soap for both. It definitely takes away some of the earthiness of the kelp powder combined with apple cider vinegar from the mask because I put it in my hair as well. But it does a good job of just gets a nice, good cleanse for the follicle and leaves my hair shiny and nice, but not overly dry. There are a lot of good oils in the peppermint oil soap. And it's not dry and soak because it doesn't have the sodium sulfates or any harsh ingredients like that. So I would recommend Dr. Bronner's peppermint oil soap. And they have a lot of different scents too. I think they have hemp, rose, lavender, citrus, and a baby formula too. The baby formula too, which is very gentle. So if you want to try that out, that could work as well. But that's what I use as soap as well. Is the Dr. Bronner's. So yeah, any other questions? If not, we're gonna take a quick little snack break and get back on our sale, which is just a pretty exciting time. But yeah, we have another, let's see, till tomorrow night at midnight of this sale going. If you guys have any questions or any concerns or anything you need answered, please leave it in this feed, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. And again, thank you guys so much for your support. Nothing's changed since I started this, and I don't plan on that happening. I don't plan on anything changing. So, yeah, thank you so much for your support. We love what we do, and we're going to continue to do what we do because of that. All right, see you guys.
Bye.